Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to class 51 with me, April Moon. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, and today we're going to do a balance session today. So all you need is a mat and maybe something to hold onto. It could be like a wall or a chair, whatever you want. And we're going to get going in just a few moments. So if you need also a drink with you, you could go and grab some water. It's not going to be too taxing. We're going to learn all about the core and the way it affects our balance. Don't forget, you always go at your own pace. If something is too difficult or you feel any physical pain, then you must stop and listen to your body. Never ever push yourself. Never. Only to good points, of course. So yeah, we're going to give it a few more moments. Just give it another 30 seconds or so, just so everyone can get in and settled. If it's your first class back after Christmas, Happy New Year to you. We were just saying how it feels like weeks and weeks ago, when actually it was 3 weeks ago since Christmas Eve this week, but yeah, time is flying by. It's also very cold today. Well, it is where I am anyway. So if you are feeling very cold, just be careful that your muscles are obviously a lot stiffer and they're not as loose. So let's get going. So we're going to start standing, and how we stand is we're going to have our feet together, and then the heels go out and the toes go forward. So just relax the feet. I'm just going to move myself just a tad. So the feet are here, and all you're going to do is you're going to tuck the pelvis under. So this is our pelvic area here. The reason why we have bad posture and things is because we stand sometimes like this. So posture, core, balance, they all work as one. So now place your fingertips underneath and push away and lengthen through the spine. And then again, we're going to tuck under. And then push down and relax. And again, tuck under. And push back. And then one more time. This is a really lovely way to stretch your lumbar spine. So have the worst posture in the world. Really drop the shoulders. Tuck under with that pelvis. Push it back. Extend the spine long. And then have the feet together. And then once again, heels out, toes forwards. Dropping the shoulders down, fingertips down towards the mat. And then inhale, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Just close the eyes if you want, it's quite relaxing. And then lift up, inhale, exhale over to the other side. And again, just keep that going. And this is nice if you sit or drive a lot, type a lot, sit at a desk all day, or maybe you stand on your feet for a long period of time. Neck is a very common part of your body to get really tight and tense. So this is a nice way to stretch it out. And then look forward, inhale, exhale, and just nod your chin. You don't want your chin right towards your chest. So you want to be looking down at your toes. And then look forward, inhale, exhale, nod. And look. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Make sure your pelvis isn't tucking under, keep it where it is. And then come up. Good. And now bring your feet together and just imagine someone's pulling your fingertips down towards the floor. Really stretching out your neck. And release. Breathe in. And breathe out, push it down. And release. Take the left arm across, pull it down. Now, so the arm is across, you want to place your hand or your elbow above the elbow, push it down, and then tilt the right ear to the right shoulder. arm across, and come down, left ear. And then lift up. And relax. Now just roll your shoulders forward. Don't want to roll them back, just forward. Keep the arms stretching out long. Now take hands across, drop the shoulders, turn the head to the left and twist over to the left. Then into the middle. Inhale, exhale over to the right. And then in, drop in the shoulders and twist. And in. So hips forward all the time. And twist. One more time each side, breathing in. And over to the left. And then in. And over to the right. And then come in and relax. Wonderful. Now take your feet hip width, nod your chin and round. Bend the knees at the head drop. Now really relax everything. Let yourself go nice and floppy. Reset and come up. And again, stand to the side, inhale, nod. And exhale, round it down. Just let everything relax. Bend your knees so you feel this in your lower back and never the legs. And lift up. And up. One last time. Breathing in, nod. Round it through. I could do this all day. It's one of my favourite exercises because it's so relaxing. Now try and get your fingertips to touch the mat, but feel the stretch now in the upper back. Breathe in, breathe out, nice and slow. Ooh, when you stand back up, you should feel nice. That's what I want you to feel. So have your feet hip width, and now lift up one heel at a time. So keep your chin parallel to the floor, keep your pelvis in neutral. Try not to tip in the hips in any way. That's it. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet are hip width apart. You're going to drop the shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, come up onto your toes. Keeping the spine long and lower. Breathing in. Breathe out, up onto your toes. Now if you need to hold on to something, you can. Feel your core. If you're tipping forward, you've got too much weight into your toes, and your chest is leaning forward. If you're tipping back, you're not coming up high enough. And lower. So, for example, to get like a nice even sort of distribution between the body, we inhale and then exhale, lift. Keep your eyes looking forward, chin parallel to the floor. Stand on a flat surface, that will help. And lower. So if you're struggling with that, it might just be that your core isn't quite strong enough yet. Let's keep going. Breathe in, breathe out, come up. And lower. Inhale, exhale, lift. Let's do one more. We're here for 10 seconds this time. So really set yourself up, keep your knees soft, look straight forward, chin is parallel, relax the fingers. Inhale, exhale, lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Now just very quickly, if you feel like you've got a lot of tension now in your calf muscles, place your right heel to the floor and then just place the left hand on the left thigh. Hold it there and then switch. Right hand on, left foot up. And then come back up. Now, deep hamstring stretch time. Breathe in, lift your arms up. And now exhale, bend your knees, hands come down. We're going to really bend the knees. So breathe in and breathe out, straighten the legs, let the head drop. And feel the stretch all within the backs of the legs. Bend the knees and roll up. Wonderful, very good. Okay, now I'm going to come down to the mat and work on the core. So, we're going to come to the end of the mat, take in a deep breath in, and let's roll down once again. So roll down, bend the knees. And then hands behind, stretch the legs out, and then hug the knees in, and rock side to side. So this is the nicest bit for your lower back, I feel. And you just rock side to side, and you're relaxing that lower back and the hips, really pushing the lumbar spine down. Just here for a few more breaths. Just drop in the shoulders. And then place the feet down onto the floor. Let's have the feet hip width, hands are flat. Tuck the toes under and then lift and squeeze up. Hands are down. Just squeeze up and lift. This is really good for lower back pain and core strength. And lower back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the under, lift up. Relax the fingers. And down. One more, last one. Now reset everything, push your shoulders down, relax the hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And lower. Now push through your heels, arms are over your head. Stretch everything. Excuse me. So let's work into the core now. So head in the hand, just do 4 of these just so you can, we're activating the core muscles. So your pelvis is in neutral, your arms are wide. Inhale, nod. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. Eye line is looking at the thighs. And lower. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. And lower. Inhale, nod. Exhale, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Hand over the knees and just gently rock side to side. And then place the feet down. Good. Okay, now let's lift up the left knee, head in the hands. Inhale, nod. Exhale, squeeze. And now circle the hip. And lower. Now, if that's too much for you, what you can do is you can just curl up and not circle your hip, or you could lay here and circle your hip. Okay, both are working the core equally. Obviously, the first one is a little bit harder, but just see how you feel. All right, so inhale, nod. Exhale, up, and then circle around and lower. Elbows wide. Inhale, nod. Exhale, up and circle. And lower. And again, inhale, nod. Exhale, up and circle. One more. Breathe in. Lift and circle. Well done. Now you should have felt that in the core a lot. Just see how you feel. Now this side you might feel a little bit more sore. It might feel a little bit harder, it might feel easier. Obviously we always have one side harder or tenser than the other. So that's completely normal if you do. So elbows wide, pelvis in neutral. Nod the chin and lift. Circle around. Keep that core controlled. Okay? Lift and circle. And lower. Nod up. Circle. And lower. Good. Nod, lift, circle. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Nod. Exhale. And circle around. Hug the knees in and rock side to side. Relaxing the face, relaxing the lower back, relaxing the shoulders, just rock side to side. Now, if you feel a little bit of tension in your hips, cross the left ankle over, feet down, knees out, and that is what helps stretch out the hips. And then up, cross the right ankle over the left, inhale, exhale, knees out. And up. Wonderful. Now push through the heels. Stretch the arms overhead. Really push. Push your ankles off the floor. Stretch out the abdominals. And let's come up. Now we're going to crank it up a notch with our core strength here. So come onto your elbow and lift your knees up. Now relax the shoulders, right? Relax the toes. Your knees in line with your hip and your knees in line with your ankle. Now all we're going to do is breathe in and you're going to breathe out. You're going to tap and lift up. Tap and lift. 8 and lift. 7, lift. No burn, but you can do it. 6 and up. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. Last one, you can do it, and up. Well done. Now, cross the left ankle over the right, bring the knees in and rock side to side. Now that is really intense, that gets you deep core muscles, but that is what helps our balance. When your core is strong, you'll have very good balance. Right ankle over left, and rock side to side. And good. Let's lift ourselves up. Now stretch the feet out. So If you have any sort of tense muscles, sort of tight hamstrings, which to be quite honest, 99.9% of the population seem to do, you might find this a little bit of a struggle. So I'm going to give different options here, okay? First things first, you want your feet hip width apart. So that means there is a straight line from your ankle all the way into your hip. Now you want your toes facing up towards the ceiling, and we're going to tuck the pelvis under, which means your hands are here, and you're just going to make sure that your back is as straight as you can. If your back is like this, you might struggle a little bit. So you need to have it nice and tall. And now, what you're going to do is keep your hands here, just lift up the left leg and lower it down. So you're going to feel it in your core, and you'll also maybe feel it in your thighs. So toes up, lift, and come down. And down. All we're doing is lifting that leg. Now, relax. If you can stretch your arms out and lift up the foot there. Now, this is more intense, okay? So it's totally up to you what you want to do and how you feel. So breathing in and breathe out. That's it. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now cross your ankles, and then move your ankles away from each other so you've got space. Push your knees down, and that will help stretch out the tight hips and the thighs. And then come up, and then the other way. Wonderful. Good. Okay, let's come into some leg work now, which will help with core strength as well. So come onto all fours. What you're going to do is have your wrists in line with your shoulders, knees in line with the hips. And you're going to stretch the right leg out. You're going to lift that right leg up. Now you'll feel it pulling in your core probably. That's normal. Tap it down. Bring the knee in. Don't let the knee touch the mat. Slide it back out. Bring it in. Slide it out. And in. And out. In. And out. Let's do one more. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Come in. Well done. Relax. Head. Breathe in. And breathe out. Side it away. And in. Slide. In. And out. Now try not to let the hip tip. Keep the hips level. This is where it hurts a little bit more, but it's worth it. That's it. 2 more. And last one. Good. And relax. Just give your wrists a little bit of a shake out. If you need to stretch out your wrists, very lightly and gently and slowly. Place your fingertips towards the knees and just stretch them out there. This was nice. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to come onto all fours. And now this time we're going to stretch your right arm and lift it up. Bring the hand around. Bring it back and lower it down. So that is more shoulders, but your core is working hard to stabilise yourself. Otherwise you'd be like this and your core's not working. You need to make sure between the wrist and the knees you've got a perfect box. Okay? So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Lift it up, squeeze it back. Squeeze it forward and down. Good. Keep it going. Up. Squeeze. Forward and down. And again. Up. Squeeze around. Squeeze forward and lower. And up. Squeeze. Forward and down. And other side, keep it long and strong. time each side. Lift. Lower. Last one. And then lower. Well done. Place the elbows down to the floor. Hand over the head and stretch out the shoulders. And then bring the hands down. Keep that spine nice and long. Just take the hands behind the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Press the elbows together. Drop the shoulders down and up. And then look forward. Nod the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Press the hands forward. And then come back in. Take the right hand behind the left toes. Right hand on the right knee. And exhale. Look over the right shoulder. And come back in. Right hand behind left knee, left hand behind right toes. And look over. And release. Wonderful. Swing the feet around. Come and lay down. Hug the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side. Now place the left ankle over the right knee, feet down, knees out, and we're going to just let this just for a minute each side. I'll tell you when to switch, don't worry, just to help stretch out the hips. It's also a nice way to just feel like your body is nice and aligned. Just breathe in and out. Now just lift the knees up and then cross the left ankle over the right. Inhale, exhale, knees go up. And then bring the knees in, hug the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side. And then roll over onto the right and lift yourself up. And then come make your cross-legged on your mat in your own time. If you struggle sitting cross-legged, I encourage you to sit like it more and more, or you can move your ankles away from each other, that will help as well. So drop the shoulders, stretch the fingertips out, keep the spine long. Think of your core, even here, it's working, I promise. Lower the hands down, inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. And I hope you all enjoyed that. Remember, it's saved onto the page so you can come back to this anytime that you wish. Remember, always keep your spine nice and aligned and your core strong. Even 5 minutes per day, you'll be surprised at the difference. And it doesn't take long to feel the difference, I promise. If you have any questions, please ask. Don't forget, I've got a Facebook group, which you can also like on there. And I've got little routines and all sorts of things going on. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely Wednesday. Oh, thank you for all your lovely comments. And I'll see you next week with more Pilates. Bye.